Would you want your daughter to be with a man like you? I don't think so. So, MacG's saying that Minnie's vajayjay stinks and that's why she can't keep men? Is that why you are going into the next room to go and wank off? Is something stinky doo-doo poo? Is it? I would like to believe that that's not the case. But I'm just wondering, you know so much about women and why they can't keep men. It's never the man's fault. It must be her. Because you're so perfect, but we've heard you so many times about women. We see you. Your brain cells don't really work, but clearly they're faulty. For you to think that the reason why a girl is not or keeps losing these relationships is because her vagina stinks. Your brain is as small as your size. I wonder what your shoe size is. You know what they say about that. You're a tiny little man. Not to say that you're a tiny little man. And damn, he's got a vendetta against Minnie Dlamini. Did she reject you, MacG? Did she reject you? I wonder. But I wouldn't blame her if she did. And they don't want him because he's giving Sneeko. He is.
Yabu vele ubone vele ukuthi once uyabusunathi ibrand. Yabusuhamba unathi ibrand leyo ithenge nge-600 lapha eBait Bridge because abafana yabe sebedelera. Bedelera yabusudinga vele imvubu bajaye one time. Le brand yabi strong so ngathi ngiyovela ukukhumbula ekhaya. Owner of the Podcast and Chill Network. What had happened is that he made some derogatory statements about the gorgeously lovely sports presenter, host and presenter Minnie Dlamini, no longer Jones because she couldn't keep up with the Jones. Okay, what happened? MacG was on his podcast on a latest episode. Him, Sol Penduga and Mashabela were discussing her breakup with Dr. Brian Monais Sharp. So as they were discussing the breakup, MacG said,
bro, I'm telling you, man, there's got to be something wrong with her. Like maybe a coochie smells or something, bro.
No. Yeah.
You know this happens, dog. It happens, bro.
No.
Especially with the hot girls.
What if she can't cook?
My colleague, there comes a time where we wish that YouTube had HR so that we can sometimes get warning letters. MacGyver saying that Minnie Dlamini's birth equipment probably smells. That's why she can't keep a man. Men aren't property to be kept.
So, did MacG finally take things a little too far? MacG gets a lot of credit for revolutionizing the podcast industry in South Africa because of his bravado and lack of political correctness, but his recent comments on TV presenter Minnie Dlamini do not sit well with a lot of people. During a recent episode of his podcast, they were talking about Minnie Dlamini's breakup with her boyfriend when he made a comment about her lady part. He implied that the breakup may have been because she smells down there, and this sparked a lot of outrage online.
The way MacG are disrespecting the women cutting, the way abuan nonsense ka the females on social media, imponsa exactly what kind of a man he is kolapeng. O tella mosadi wa gagwe o disrespecta mosadi wa gagwe a bonagala go mosadi wa ga MacG ha nyalega. Ke kopa le mothegeng MacG, thegang MacG le mmele gore ke re wa nyela. Thegang MacG le mmele go tumelo a re wa nyela. Ke tshwa jwalo ona problem phone a bonke. Danko.
I know you guys are going to come for me and be aggressive, but we need to be honest. What is MacG's problem with Minnie Dlamini? Like, what's his obsession with this woman? MacG's a celebrity, so they've been maybe in circles, maybe she rejected him once, or she ignored him at a dinner party. Like, there has to be, it can't just be a professional courtesy that he talks about her in every single moment and every single moment and opportunity does to get to talk about her. Because I can't say he talks about her all the time, because that a topic comes up, then he talks about her. But it's always disparaging. It's always negative. It's why does she? How do? Minnie must have a smelly cootie. What? Like, dog, it's personal. I know you guys are MacG fans. You love him. You love his podcast. He's employing people. I don't know why that's irrelevant, but you guys are going to bring up those points. Why this consistent barraging, like, narrative against one woman? It's consistent, dog. Like, he hates her. He hates her, dog. It's clear. I'm wondering why. My question is, I have no skin in the game. I'm just wondering why. Hey, dog, it's excessive. And so it has to be personal. Somebody needs to explain to me. You know, and people, it's a polarizing. MacG has always been a polarizing person. I've never found his podcasting to my taste, but he's a popular figure, so his clips show up, and I sometimes watch an episode if he has a certain guest, like for example the DJ Cleo episode is amazing because of his historical knowledge of music, so I love that episode. But yeah, man, like, I'm confused. Somebody explain. One of his fans, please explain. What did Minnie do to him? Because I think it's horrible the way he speaks about her. Like, let the lady go.
Vault unlocked. Well, what do you know? MacG does it again. As he always will, as he always has. Are you guys still gonna come back in my comment section and say I'm jealous of MacG? I hate MacG? Blah 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 fish paste. When I was saying that he is a hater of women, especially the it girls, are you guys still gonna come for me when I say, and I will say it again because I'm saying it right now, that he wishes he could be with those it girls? Because, and this is, fire's not, bullets not shot at his wife, but his wife is not one of those it girls. When people came for me, and I was saying that compared to the it girls that MacG comes for, his wife is not on that level in terms of it girl factor. I wasn't saying that the girl is ugly. It is a matter of fact, I said in that video, she's a gorgeous, gorgeous hand. It's just that she's not one of those it girls. However, they are married and blessed their marriage. I know what I'm thinking in my head. Why the knot was tied and so on and so forth. He hates women, in my opinion, and yours, because y'all also said it. He hates women, and he's pissed that he couldn't get the it girls. How? Why can't you just settle down and be okay with the girl that you got? Why? Because she's not on that level. That's why he makes these derogatory comments about the it girls. We already know a lot of shit is happening behind the scenes with the it girls. Trading the JJ for casting money and so on and so forth. But also, there's some it girls that are working their asses off. We don't know the other deals on the side, the other trades. But MacG hates them so much because he wishes he had one of them, and they don't want him. And they don't want him because he's giving sneaker. Here's my precious. He's giving that. He's giving incel man. Am I lying? That's my opinion. It's giving, I settled for this woman because life just kind of merged the situation together and it works. But I hate on all the it girls because I wish I could get them, bag them, rock the girls. I told you, he's still living in that mentality of his heydays of rock the girls. He wishes he could rock those girls. I say this because he disrespects his own wife so much, and displays it. It's like he goes out of his way to tell us how much he disrespects her. If he disrespects her, he's not going to respect the others. Unenkinga, une problem inside. It's a him thing. And damn, he's got a vendetta against Umini Dlamini. Did she reject you, MacG? Did she reject you? I wonder. But I wouldn't blame her if she did. And let's not get interested. MacG's wife is gorgeous. She's quite gorgeous. Apparently, allegedly very smart too. Why wouldn't he want to settle for the one that can help him? And apparently, allegedly, it has been said, not just by him, his cast members and so on, that she's helped to elevate him. She's the brains behind the whole operation. So why not settle with her? Plus, he does go to that church, or he has been there, where they drink the teas. And don't they fortune tell with their little crystal balls or teas to say, stick with this one. Nhlanhla zakhe zirayit. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying what people have been saying. Type of situation. But it seems like he doesn't just hate the it girls. He hates his wife too. He embarrasses her. And he likes to do it. As if we get it, he's coining it in this particular industry. But as if he's such a big hot shot. Literally and figuratively, he's just a little man. With a goofy laugh, and he's rude. And he's rude to his wife publicly, and then he's rude to other. You can't expect a man like that to be cool with any other woman out there if he's that rude to. He probably doesn't see it like that. Everything's a joke, but it's not. We see you. We see those men. That's the thing. To go out there and say that Minnie Dlamini's vajayjay might be stinky, and that's why she doesn't last in relationships. You are a fine one to freaking talk. When you came out onto your podcast and you said that you were in the other room jerking off, why didn't you go to your wife, as it is her duty to give you that pleasure? Is it not? But you have to go to the other room to go and jerk off, and you have a big mouth and talk about the possibility of other women's VJs being stinky. We already know that something is wrong with you. You have a wife in your home, and you have to go to the other room to go and jerk off, and then you make yourself feel good about discussing it on a podcast. I don't know if there's any other men out there that are like, yeah, I get it, jerk off in the other room. But for me personally, I'm just like, something is wrong with you. And if it is maybe that MacG's wife is the one that is not wanting to give it to him, and that's why he has to partake in these kind of activities, it kind of makes you wonder, why doesn't she want to give it to him? Because she knows. Is that why you're so mad, MacG? Is that why you're so mad? I wonder. And then his ding-dong co-hosts, in my opinion, I've been saying this from the beginning of time, if you will. They are ding-dong little followers that grovel behind MacG's nonsense. They don't call him out. And if they do, they make it jokey, like, yeah, but, okay, Y'all just sit there while he says that another woman's commitment is stinky. You are so stupid, in my opinion. Not that you're not educated or your brain cells don't really work, but clearly they're faulty. For you to think that the reason why a girl is not or keeps losing these relationships is because her vagina stinks. Your brain is as small as your size. I wonder what your shoe size is. You know what they say about that. You're a tiny little man. Not to say that you're a tiny little man. But your biggest thing is to say another woman's VJJ stinks. What a joke. And that's why she can't keep a man. It's not that she can't keep a man. Is anybody else considering what are those men doing and why? She is an it girl after all. Maybe they want to date her. Because men do this. Just to have the badge of honor to say, I dated that girl. And then they want to move on. Someone was saying in my comment section, don't always blame men. Why women start to lose their minds. Or how they look. You saw my video. How they look in relationships versus how they look when they got out. Don't always blame men. But do you hear the shit men are saying? And then most of you think that way. And then most of you would want to date Beyonce. Not because you love her, but because it's going to look cool to all the other men. Isn't that what people have been saying about the Brian doctor guy and Minnie? Now that he got her, it's like, oh, she's just like any other girl. It doesn't really matter. But hey, you get to put her in your little black book or in your list of it girls that I bagged. Isn't that what Edwin Sodi does? Bags all the it girls but never weds one. It's just a badge of honor thing with guys. Bamtaga. It's just to say, I was there. I'm so cool. And even in the eyes of women, you've bagged her, which some women will even go to the extent of wanting to cheat with you just because they know the woman that you are with. It's not even about you. You idiot. So, MacG saying that Minnie's vajayjay stinks and that's why she can't keep men? Is that why you are going into the next room to go and wank off? Is something stinky doo-doo poo? Is it? I would like to believe that that's not the case. But I'm just wondering. You know so much about women and why they can't keep men. It's never the man's fault. It must be her. Because you're so perfect, but we've heard you so many times about women. We see you. I've been saying it about you. I catch flack from it, from your ding-dong incel men that follow you. Rubbish. You embarrass your own wife. We heard you, and you were so proud to make that call, share that voice note about how you can't even lift the seat or wipe your pee. What are you, 2 years old? Imagine being proud to be with a man that can't even clean up after himself. It's disgusting at your grown age. You can't wipe the seat or lift it. Do you know how freaking frustrating it is for a woman to go, let's say in the AMs, or wake up from her sleep and she has to go pee? Do you know what happens to us actually if you didn't lift the seat or wipe it? You're sitting down on a wet thing. It's disgusting. Or if the seat is not lifted, wow, you fall in. Your body is already programmed to think that the seat is there, and that's why it's there. When the thing is not lifted or put back down, when it's not put back down, you fall in. Am I lying, ladies? So why do we take that person so serious? He can't even clean up after himself. And he was joking about it. And now today you want to talk about another's VJJ, that it stinks. Were you there? Or rather, as he said, maybe the reason why she can't stay in these relationships is because her VJJ stinks. Is that why you were jerking off in the other room? You told everyone you did. Because there's a VJJ around you that's not so clean and squeaky, shiny. You know what I mean? Is that how you know when you ponder on these kind of thoughts? Or are you just an incel man who's sour and bitter because you can't get the it girls? And you won't. Of course, you're married now, but you're mad. And that's why you can't even wipe the seat. You're giving your woman stress and then you're playing the voice notes, embarrassing her. How many times have you embarrassed that lady? Rainfall in Durban. How embarrassing. And I know I'm going to catch flack for this video, as I always do when I speak about MacG. But the fact of the matter is, he's shown his face so many times that he's disgusting. As a woman, if I was his wife, let me use myself, and my man had a podcast, and I saw him saying that, what is the conversation you are having with him when he comes back home? It's so embarrassing. I wouldn't even be having a conversation with you. It's wrong. And then these little minions have not. When that ghost lady, I've been telling you about that ghost lady. I want to break bone, but they don't. Usol Penduka was celebrating his daughter's birthday recently. After that whole MacG thing, you can't even really call his friend, co-worker, or boss out when he said something so disgusting. Don't forget your daughters are gonna be dating, getting married. Would you want your daughter to be with a man like you? I don't think so. Therefore, why do you treat and speak about women the way that you do? You're a dog, wincha, in my opinion, umdaka, and it's wrong. It must be Minnie's problem or her VJJ why she can't keep a relationship. Is anybody else thinking about what the other guys are doing? No, you're not, because women are always villainized. Sis.